Have you ever felt like you're standing at a crossroads, unsure of what's next? That feeling of being ready for something new, but not quite knowing what it is? It's a moment many of us face. It's not about what you've achieved so far. It's about what's calling you forward. This is your chance to pause, reflect, and explore how to embrace change. In this video, we're diving into how to rediscover your strengths, find clarity, and create purpose for your next chapter. Let's turn that uncertainty into your greatest opportunity. Ready? Let's get started. Life has a way of pulling us in many directions, and we often move forward without stopping to reflect on how far we've come. In all this movement, it's easy to lose sight of how far you've come. But taking a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect on your journey can be incredibly grounding. Think about the challenges you've faced, those moments when you doubted yourself but kept going anyway. Recall the obstacles you've overcome, the risks you've taken, and the victories that made your heart swell with pride. Each of these experiences holds valuable lessons. They've shaped your character, built your resilience, and revealed strengths you may not even recognize yet. For instance, maybe you've always been the person people turn to in a crisis, solving problems with a calm mind. Or perhaps you're the friend who listens without judgment, offering support when it's needed most. These patterns reflect your unique strengths. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate these wins, big or small. They're not just memories, they're the foundation for your next chapter, guiding you toward what's possible. Once you've reflected on your journey, it's time to shift your focus to the present. Ask yourself, what activities make you completely lose track of time? What lights you up and leaves you feeling energized rather than drained? These are the breadcrumbs leading to your passions and strengths. Your passions don't have to be grand or tied to a career. They can be simple joys that bring you peace or excitement, like gardening, mentoring, cooking, or creating art. If you're feeling stuck, start by revisiting hobbies or interests you may have set aside over the years. Sometimes the things we loved as children or teens can still hold magic for us as adults. Don't be afraid to try something new, even if it feels out of your comfort zone. Take a pottery class, pick up a musical instrument, or start journaling. You might be surprised at what sparks your interest. This stage is all about exploration, not perfection. Think of your passions and strengths as your personal compass, guiding you toward a life that feels aligned, fulfilling, and uniquely your own. Speaking of next steps, what's one small action you've been thinking about but haven't taken yet? Share it in the comments. Now that you have a clearer understanding of your strengths and passions, it's time to rethink what's possible. Take a moment to close your eyes and visualize your life 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. Who do you want to be? What does your daily life look like? What kind of work excites you? And who are the people surrounding you? This vision doesn't need to be perfect or detailed. Instead, focus on how you want to feel and the priorities that matter most to you. Maybe you picture yourself running a business that aligns with your values, traveling the world, and exploring new cultures, or deepening your connections with loved ones. Whatever your vision holds, let it become your guiding compass. Write it down, describe it in as much detail as you can, and keep it somewhere you'll see often. Let it serve as a daily reminder of where you're headed. Even the smallest actions today can bring you closer to that future. Trust the process and take each step with intention. No journey of self-discovery or reinvention is meant to be walked alone. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people, those who uplift, inspire, and truly see you, can make all the difference. These could be close friends, mentors, or even people you connect with through online communities or local groups who are navigating similar transitions. When you hear someone else share their story, how they overcame doubts, faced challenges, and found their way forward, it's like a light bulb moment. You begin to see your own situation with fresh eyes, and suddenly, the steps ahead feel a little less daunting. There's comfort and strength in knowing you're not the only one wrestling with uncertainty. Beyond encouragement, these connections can spark ideas and open doors you didn't even know existed. Maybe someone suggests a new opportunity, a resource, or even just a fresh perspective. The power of collaboration is undeniable. Take the time to nurture these relationships. Shared stories and experiences don't just inspire growth, they remind you of your own strength and resilience. Change is rarely easy. It can feel unsettling, unpredictable, and sometimes downright scary. But the truth is, growth only happens when we allow ourselves to step outside our comfort zones. Think about it. If life always stayed the same, we'd miss out on the experiences that shape us into the people we're meant to become. Feeling nervous or even afraid as you face change is completely normal. Those emotions are part of the process, and they're often the first signs that you're on the brink of something transformative. Instead of resisting uncertainty, try reframing it. See it not as a threat, but as an opportunity, a chance to learn something new, explore a path you've never taken, and grow in ways you didn't think possible. Reflect on moments in your past when unexpected changes led to unexpected blessings. Maybe you discovered a hidden talent, built a meaningful relationship, or found strength you didn't know you had. Uncertainty is where possibilities are born. Lean into it with curiosity and trust. The unknown can feel intimidating, but it's also where the magic happens. Embracing it may just open doors you never imagined. In the hustle and bustle of life's transitions, it's easy to forget the importance of making space for creativity. But creativity doesn't have to mean painting the next Mona Lisa or writing a best-selling novel. It's about letting your mind wander, seeing the world from a new angle, and rediscovering what sparks joy and curiosity within you. Start with small, simple activities. It could be journaling your thoughts first thing in the morning, doodling while sipping your coffee, or even taking a quiet walk and letting your mind drift. Daydreaming is also a form of creativity. Allow yourself to imagine possibilities without judgment. These little acts aren't just relaxing, they're powerful tools for gaining clarity and perspective. Creativity acts like a reset button, cutting through the noise of daily life and helping you focus on what truly matters. You might stumble upon a new passion or find an unexpected solution to a lingering challenge. Most importantly, it's a way to reconnect with your inner self, a connection that becomes your compass as you navigate the next chapter of your life. As you work through this journey, remember to be kind to yourself. It's easy to be your own harshest critic, but self-compassion is essential for growth. Celebrate every small win, no matter how insignificant it might seem. Progress isn't always linear, and that's okay. Instead of focusing on perfection, focus on the effort you're putting in. Did you take a small step toward your goal today? That's something to be proud of. If things don't go as planned, treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. This isn't about getting everything right. It's about staying committed to the process and learning as you go. Let go of the need to control every detail or have all the answers. Trust that the steps you're taking are leading you in the right direction, even if the path isn't entirely clear yet. Self-compassion makes the journey more enjoyable and helps you stay motivated when challenges arise. Once you've embraced change, connected with your creativity, and cultivated self-compassion, it's time to take action. Start by mapping out your vision. What does your ideal next chapter look like? Break it down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you've discovered a new passion, your first step might be taking a beginner's class or dedicating 15 minutes a day to practice. If you're considering a career change, the first step might be researching industries that interest you or networking with someone in the field. The key here is experimentation. Try new things, and don't be afraid to fail. It's all part of the discovery process. You might realize that something you thought you'd love doesn't feel right, or you might uncover a completely unexpected opportunity. Each experiment teaches you something new about yourself, and helps build your confidence. Remember, you don't have to have everything figured out at once. Focus on the next step, then the one after that. Over time, these small steps add up, and you'll find yourself closer to the life you've envisioned. So, to put the full stop, your next chapter is a blank canvas, waiting for you to bring it to life. Take a moment to reflect on where you've been, dream about where you're headed, or create something that inspires you. Every small step brings you closer to the life you envision. If this message spoke to you, like the video and subscribe for more ideas, guidance, and inspiration as we navigate this journey together. This is your time. Let's make it extraordinary.